Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4.
Are you sure this is alright? Isn't it expensive?
No worries. 2 years ago when I had a secret show here, the power went out in the middle of it and the gig was cancelled. They still owe me from then, so they're willing to put this one on the house.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna order more.
Woo! I'm not gonna hold back either.
He's a either.
Dude, you sound even weirder today.
Oh, you're so cold, Kanji. 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 I conjecture that something's up. That's a great one.
Teddy, your puns, I think they've also affected me in some ways. I make terrible puns now sometimes, and you know who's to blame? You are.
Man, you're already in high gear.
Like, for example, whenever we're in battle and Rise's just kind of like saying this and that, and like, she's not really doing anything, so I guess you could say, she's being idle. You see what I mean, Teddy? You see what you did?
Conjecture?
Man, your face is like completely red.
She's looser than usual, too.
Hey, wait a sec. Are these liquor?
I told them to give us soft drinks. They're non-alcoholic. I told them. Really, I did. Really.
Oh, sheesh. I was wondering why it's so hot.
Is this seriously booze? But the smells...
King's Game! Times like this, adults play the King's Game. It's the law. What's their problem? They make me act like a ditz, call me Rosette and stuff, then say I'm a kid. It's so obvious. Those rap parties get a lot funner after I go home. Morons! I'm gonna play the King's Game now, and ain't no one gonna stop me.
Yet another side of Rise exposed. I wonder if she knows what she's saying.
Kanji! Get the chopsticks ready.
What? Why me?
The King's word is law! Chop chop!
It's already started?
What's this King's Game again?
Okay. One chopstick makes you the king if you draw it, and the others have numbers on them. The king picks the number and says what that person has to do.
So, it's pretty simple then.
But who has which number is a secret until the king gives the orders.
You know, there are a lot of like these type of games, isn't it? That are pretty much the exact same thing but have different names.
Senpai, you're such an adult. You tell him.
Yukiko, where'd you learn this stuff?
Come on, everyone draw!
Which stick should you draw? Doesn't matter, I think, which one you choose first time. Maybe not even the second time, actually. I don't know. You drew a stick. It says number 6.
Okay, so... who's the king?
The worst possible king!
Teddy's is red! Red! Is Teddy the king?
We're already doomed from the get-go.
I, the king, command thee to smooch the king without delay.
You know, Teddy, if you're gonna, like, make these kind of things and, you know, like, everyone draws a straw and all that and have number, well, chopstick, whatever, all of them have numbers on them, as you could point it out. So you could end up smooching anyone, and like, you know, if it's like, just you could end up kissing a guy, Teddy. You were really willing to take that risk?
Smooch!
Smooch?
Please, God, grant me a girl. Number 3!
Just like, oh God, if it's a guy, I don't know what I'll do. Oh shit. Who didn't see that one coming?
I'm at number 2!
No takebacks.
Smooch! Smooch!
Oh, Conti! So you were after my fuzzy fur!
You know, if I were to be a part of this game for some reason, I'd probably go with much safer choices, you know.
Okay, but it's my first time. Be gentle.
Ah!
Whoa! Ow! Hey, quit that! Don't make me flatten you, damn it! Ah! No! Hey! Help!
Ooh-hoo! Only the first round and 2 contestants have dropped out already.
Huh. Is it that kind of game?
So is it like kind of...
On to round 2!
I suppose it'd be somewhat similar to, say, Truth or Dare, only instead of, you know, just like, it could be anything. Anything you say goes kind of thing. Just like, it could be like, okay, as the king, I command you to take a piss on the floor. Just like, but that's absurd. No! I command you. But, screw this game. Just like, no, you must play by the rules. Just like, I play by my own rules, and my rules say I'm not listening to your rules because that's something retarded to do. I'm out. He's like, you killed Mood. You party pooper. You must be very careful here. Which stick should you draw? I think either one will lead to it, but let's go with the far one. You drew a stick. There's a red mark on it. You're the next king. So, I just like looked it up just to like see the choices and all that, because I couldn't remember them. And it seems like it doesn't really matter which ones you choose. It'll go the same every time. It's just the choices after this that make the difference.
Who's the king?
Me?
Phew. Someone decent. No crazy orders this time.
That's not how it goes. If the last king demanded a smooch, then the next order's gotta be more extreme. T.A., don't be such a party pooper.
That's totally me, though. I would be the party pooper. It's just like, once it gets around to my choice, I'd probably go with a safer choice. Be like, how boring. And if, like, they just like, the king commands you to do this or that, I'd just be like, fuck this, I'm out of here. He's just like, party pooper. No, I just, you know, kind of follow common sense and morals. Fuck that shit. I just walk out and just like, why did we invite him? Well, you know, as I say, every party is a party pooper, and that's why he invited you, right? I don't know.
Hey! The person who gets picked should have to rest their head on the king's lap.
Nah, make him sit on his lap.
Oh, or they could have to hug him.
Well, that's kind of,
Better than that, a piggyback ride.
it's just like, first it's just like, okay, you gotta like, sit on his lap, lie on his lap, and then all of a sudden just like, pretty normal thing, just like a hug, and then just like a piggyback ride, those random ones.
Come on, king. Who's gonna do what?
Everyone is staring at you. What will your orders be? Okay, I like how it doesn't give you the opportunity to like choose various different ones, where it just be like, okay, number 1 rests on your lap, number 2 rests on your lap, number 3 rests on your lap, So wait, so Naoto is not taking part in this at all then? Well, that's no surprise. Kinda be like me, just like, nah, you guys play the game, I don't want a chance having to do something ridiculous tonight, you know, so you go about it, and Maybe I'll take a few images and post it on the internet just to show off, like, just your ridiculous things you just done. I don't know. Probably not. But first choice would get Jay. Second choice, Rise. Third choice, Yuko, and Yosuke gets the piggyback. But since we're in a relationship with Rise, why not go with that?
Number 2?
Oh wait, I got it backwards. Maybe it's, I don't know. I was just looking at the thing and just said number 1 gets J, number 2 Rise. I should have been paying attention to what it said, like about what they gotta do. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter.
The king's order is
Law.
absolute.
Probably must have, like, I don't know, the poster on the forum I just looked up about.
Come on, you gotta sit closer up.
Yukiko, quiet!
Jay is cringing with embarrassment. You probably have an awkward boner, don't you? I see Kanji's recovered.
Me next! Me! I am the king! Actually, the queen.
Yeah, like, this forum that I'm looking up to see what the choices would lead to, and in the end I end up choosing the opposite of what I was originally gonna go with. Because it just like has number 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the thing is, 1 and 2 were actually the wrong way around by the looks of it. I thought the ad, I was just like, when I just clicked on it, it's like, sit on your lap, and I was like, wait, that's GA's one, that's number 1, but it says number 2, and it just threw me off. That happens a lot when I look up this shit online, don't I? Especially with walkthrough, you're just like, okay, I'll choose this choice, because it looks like that's the one he wants to go with. Wrong! Just like you have embarrassed Yosuke or some shit in class.
You didn't even draw a chopstick.
Alright then, let's have someone talk about something really embarrassing that they'd never want to tell anyone.
Okay, so it very much is like truth or dare then. Now it's like, okay, let's go with the truth of it. You gotta say something really embarrassing.
Let's see. Oh, Naoto-kun, I choose you!
Thought I wasn't playing the game though.
She's breaking all the rules. Just ignore her, Naoto.
No, that won't be necessary. One stipulation, though. If I do this, the rest of you must reveal something as well.
Okay.
No particularly embarrassing experiences come to mind. Would discussing my life be fair game? It's the rare situation like this that gives me call to speak of such things.
Damn, way to kill the mood.
Indeed.
The Shirogane family has been detectives for generations now. We lend our powers to the police from time to time.
For generations? Wow, it's like that guy from a movie I watched before. Who's his name? Kuzunoha?
In days gone by, when there were no crime scene investigators, consulting detectives were considered more valuable. Thus, my grandfather still has a strong connection with the police, and looks after me, despite my youth and inexperience. But investigators nowadays are well versed in science and medicine, so I must further my studies.
That sounds tough. That's it? No punchline?
I fear you may be looking to the wrong person for that.
That's so embarrassing. Isn't Naoto-kun embarrassing?
I want to go home.
I'm sleepy.
That face though.
Well then, it's your turn now. Straight answer, please. What is your true involvement with the murder case?
This was supposed to be embarrassing questions. What the hell? You just got all serious while they're just still kind of drunk looking.
You know, you're so good at killing the mood that it's almost funny.
Well, we go rescuing people who've been kidnapped by jumping into the TV. And then we do stuff like Persona! With our personas and beat the crap out of shadows.
You idiot!
Are you making fun of me?
It's true!
The way she says that.
Persona!
Persona, except my persona doesn't do any bad in it.
Sheesh. Somebody put these two drunks to bed already.
I see now that you had no intention of telling me the truth.
But it's true.
But I'm curious, how did you become so inebriated? This isn't alcohol.
Good one, Naoto!
No, I confirmed it when I first entered. No alcohol has been served here since a rash of drunk driving last year.
So how the hell they drunk then? What the hell?
Huh? Does that mean we're all just drunk off the atmosphere?
How does that even happen?
Who cares?
You know, like in this type of situation, I'd be one of the few sane people there that just like looking at everyone else, just like, dude, why are you acting all drunk? You haven't even consumed any alcohol.
I feel so good. Good night.
Hey, senpai! How the hell are we gonna get back with two passed out drunks?
All this is giving me a big headache. Is this what a hangover feels like?
Nah, I think it's probably worse than that.
Totally okay.
I don't know though, I've never, well, not that I've never drank alcohol before, but rather that the only times I've ever consumed alcohol was usually accidental. I remember this one time, mistook it for a can of 7-Up, just drank it, I was just like, what the fuck was that?
Let's keep drinking till morning.
Bring it on.
As I said, you haven't been drinking alcohol. Are you a pack of imbeciles?
Yes. The last night of the school trip drifts on. The third day of the school trip. Shopping district in front of the station, Hagakure Ramen. Okay, so do get to go to somewhere to eat.
Oh man, this is really something.
You're making me hungry. How's Teddy able to eat with that on anyway?
This place serves the best ramen in town. When we were filming, a lot of times I came here instead of eating box lunches.
They're playing that music that played at that festival, aren't they?
You're not hungry?
What happened last night? I don't remember much about it.
Oh, I think the two of us fell asleep quick. I heard it got pretty wild, though.
I see. I don't remember at all.
Seriously, what the hell was up with you two? And Teddy, he was weirder, as Kanji put it, than usual. Or was it Yosuke that said that?
This flavor never changes. I couldn't come here too often because it's high in carbohydrates, so being able to eat as much as I want is like a dream.
This is delicious. It has an interesting taste that makes you hungry for more.
See? See?
It's the annoying thing about those type of foods, isn't it? Just like, it tastes so good, but it's not healthy, but I want more. God damn it. Why does healthy food not have the good
Another
taste?
bowl, please. Keep the noodles hard.
Well, actually, healthier food does have, like, some decent taste to it, but usually it's kind of bland, really. Like, it's like salad, for example. I don't mind salad. I'll eat salad occasionally and all that. So why not? I have nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, it's kind of bland. There's no real much of a kind of taste to it that makes you like, mmm. It's more of just like, mm, rather than, mmm.
I'll have the Hugger-curry bowl.
The Hugger-curry bowl's a normal menu item now? Oh, I should have asked.
That guy came into work today to voice act that one line just for you to point that out.
Oh well, this is just as good.
Hey, is it okay for you to be out in the open like this?
Sure, no prob. See those signing boards? My autograph's up there too, but the cook doesn't give me a second glance. That's just how it is over here. Plus, I'm barely wearing any makeup.
How would you look with makeup then?
Oh, you're right. There's a lot of autographs on display.
I mean, with anime characters, you can't really tell, to be honest.
You know what I think? The reason they don't notice you is because this bear sticks out like a sore thumb. I guess if he wore that over here, he'll have to go home wearing it.
Isn't it all steamy inside from the ramen?
Huh? Where's my bowl?
Hmm?
You didn't eat it, did you?
Wait, was it there the entire time until just a few moments ago and even I didn't notice it disappear, or was it always disappeared and they didn't notice until now? Which one was it? I wasn't paying attention.
You didn't finish, so...
I was going to finish it!
Hey, didn't you just order more a second ago? How many have you eaten?
I don't know how to count.
You little liar. Give me that check.
Yeah, he says that. And then every time we'd encounter shadows back in the day, he'd always point out how many there were. Don't act like you can't count.
1, 2,
10 bowls?
I can only count to 5.
Yuki-chan's makes it 11.
No, you could probably count more than that. But he obviously
I
is
was
able
going
to
to
count anyway.
finish mine.
There.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's close to the meeting time.
Oh, already? I thought the trip was gonna be a bore, but now that it's over, I actually had a good time. Hey, let's buy a souvenir at the station. I bet Nanako-chan will be expecting one.
I don't know. Well, one. Yeah, screw it, go with the shit.
All right, let's get going. Come on, Teddy, we're leaving. Yo. Hey, Ted.
Don't make me rub your fur the wrong way, you little...
Hey, Ted, are you dead? Ha ha ha, get it?
Dude! Hey, he ain't moving!
Is Ted dead?
Is he hibernating?
Hey! Don't tell me. It's not because he's been in our world too long, is it?
No, it was the ramen that did him in.
Are you serious? Teddy!
My tummy's heavy.
Leave it behind.
I like how, like, it's...
I ate too much. Can't move. Someone carry me.
I like how it was, like, it was serious for a moment, but at the same time, just like, ah, yeah, right. Like, they freaking have a serious thing like this at a place like this. I mean, if they did that, then you'd be like, wow, that was quite unexpected. Which is quite surprising, really, because, like with the Midnight Channel, it's just, like, it's so obvious every single time. There's no real kind of... It's just, like... no real guessing involved. You're just like, oh, that's obvious. It's not like, who could it be? I mean, sure, later on there is a certain kind of stuff that you just like don't see coming, but for the most part, you kind of like, with the plot, just like, oh, who didn't see that one coming, kind of thing, you know? And then I like how they would just like, it's Teddy, no, and then once he just bursts, it's like, let's leave this asshole behind.
I mustn't be late for our rendezvous. Please excuse me.
Yukiko, wait for me.
You know what I hate about words like rendezvous? Is how it's spelt is nothing like how it's pronounced. I hate that about a lot of words. It's bullshit, I say.
Hey, I really can't move, and I don't have the money for a return ticket.
Farewell, Teddy. We shall leave you here, along with our memories of youth.
Goodbye. You all headed to the rendezvous point to head back home. All the days of the school trip passed by safely. Then we arrive home.
Welcome home. Did you have fun?
It was okay. Come with me next time. Oh yeah, it was great. Well, this seems like a nice thing to say. So like, come with me next time. You're like, I'd like to come with you next time. But I'll just say, yeah, it was pretty great.
You went to Tatsumi Port Island, right? I've seen it on TV. There are tall buildings and a bunch of people and an ocean and stores.
Nanako is as excited as if she was the one who went. You remember that you bought a souvenir for Nanako. In fact, you're holding it, so how you forgot that, I don't know.
Wow, thanks. Thanks.
Nanako thanked you out of modesty. Yeah, I didn't know what to pick, honestly.
Oh, hi, Dad.
That kind of rhymed, actually. Modesty and honesty.
Oh, you're back. We just missed each other, huh?
I didn't know what the second option was, and I was like, a lamp. What kind of lamp we dealing with? You know?
Look, my big bro got me a souvenir.
Hey, nice. Did you remember to thank him?
Of course.
I guess that came out of your own pocket. Thanks. You went to Tatsumi Port Island, yeah? I guess the city was no big deal for a guy like you.
I find cities to be awkward.
By the way, if the first years went along with you, Naoto Shirogane must have been there too. You talk to him much?
I guess so, yeah.
He's mature for his age, but he's still a year younger than you.
Well, actually, it was more of everyone else talked, but the protagonist kind of remained silent for the entire thing.
Try to make friends with him, will you? He's a cocky brat, but he's honest. The higher-ups are losing their patience with him. It doesn't matter if his argument holds water or not. At this rate, he won't accomplish anything but getting himself booted off the team. Adults can be a selfish bunch.
Dojima has a kind look in his eyes.
Oh, sorry. You must be tired. Why don't you take a bath? Oh, but don't forget to take your stuff upstairs.
I prefer showers. Do we have one?
Nanako, can you get the bath ready?
You know, one thing I like about showers is it has a very soothing sound of the water pouring down. The school trip is over and it's a peaceful Sunday morning. Nothing of note happened while you were away. What should you do today? Nothing of note. Seriously. That is pretty much kind of to be expected, really, isn't it? Well, anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time. Damn remote, get your ass over here. I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.